First and foremost, all praises, honors, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakha Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the charter school. Honors and salutations to the elect. And to the men that died doing the work, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, because they shall of us first. And to the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son. The Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. But he's coming back to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. Where the Hebrew Israelites come out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America according to the Bible. And right now, you're at the end of this captivity, man. At the end of this rulership. When I say captivity, I'm talking to you Israelites, man. We're coming to the end of this rulership from these men. That's like we have on the sign right here. They own the Federal Reserve and all that, man. Those are your real enemies, you know? And right now, you're coming to the persecution time, where they're about to start coming, snatching up the Israelites off the streets and hauling them into concentration camps and all that, man. You know? On top of you got your what? Your RFID microchip, which is the MOTV, which people don't, they can't even get that scripture right, man. You know? So we coming to a lot of heavy times, man. All right? So we're going to start with the classic scripture, Revelation chapter 13, man. We start up about, start up.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. Right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right. So who led us into captivity? The Edomites, man, Esau. You know, the so-called white man that we speak of today, that the Bible speaks of as being the devil. That's who led us into captivity, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you are speckled bird Israelites as well that look like other nations, man. You know, you were led into captivity. Judah was brought over here, you know. We was all brought over here in captivity in different, in whatever region you was brought to. All right, you got over there in the Bahamas, Haiti, Jamaica, those islands. You know, South America, North America, on all four corners of the earth, wherever the Lord driven you, man. All right, that's where you're held captive at, man, and that's why the Lord has to come gather us from all four corners of the earth, man. Starting with his elect and his 1/3. You know?
All right. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's right. Hey, man. And look, y'all been killing us for time and time and time and time and time again, man. You know? That's right. They've been killing us for a long time, man. Yo, with the chemtrails, the food that we eat, man. You know, the diseases that you give us. I even going back to the Native Americans, man, when y'all gave them smallpox and all that, man. You know? So y'all been passing out now, y'all got the C-19 and all that. You know? So y'all got a lot to pay for. You know, according to these scriptures, man. And all we do is come out here and break it down and tell you what the Bible says, man. You know? It ain't like we making this stuff up. You can go back in history. That's why we have signs. That's why, yo, the Bible is a history book, man. And it tells you a history of who the Israelites and everybody that we came encounter with when it comes into this place. Wherever we were driven at. Yo, going back to, going back to the beginning, going back to Genesis, man. This Bible talks about our people and where we've been at and who we came encounter with. Our enemies. But you think you don't have any enemies, man. You're on enemy lines right now, matter of fact. This sign right here tells you that, man. You know, it says we own and run the Fed. We are your enemy. You know, it's letting you know who your enemy is. But y'all think, oh, nah, they my buddies. Just like, yo, before camp, when me and the brother stopped, older Jake came up to us, you know, and he was talking about the Philadelphia, the Phillies. All right, and how the third baseman, I don't know who the third baseman is, but obviously he's an Edomite that don't like Jake, man. You know? And now he's saying he was like, the Lord said, fuck Philly, man, all this other thing. So what? The reason why you have a problem with that is because you thought that was your buddy, man. And these devils is about to start showing their horns, man. And you niggas that don't get in line and turn back to your Lord, you're going to die right here in Babylon.
Right, bro. Hey, the scripture says in Ezekiel 35, that this devil got a perpetual hatred, and he's etching. Okay, no, he's exercising right now. You know, and that's what. Yeah. So let me grab that Ezekiel 35. All right, this devil, man. You know, the reason why he said that, you know, they'll feel it, but we really know he's talking to Jacob.
That's right.
You know,
right. He like fuck y'all niggas.
Right. This perpetual hatred go back to the beginning. Genesis 25. Okay? But you tell our people who the enemy are, you know, they still got a soft spot for you. So that's why you don't know. All right, when the MOTV really, you know, it's here, but when it kick in, that's when you gonna know, man, what this man comes to the draconian laws, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
You gonna know in that day that that's your you know, that that's your enemy, man.
That's right.
Right?
God, just to let you know, now we become the enemy because we come out here and tell our people the truth. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16. It says, and am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You know, we come out here and tell you the truth. Now we become public enemy number one because you niggas don't want to hear it. You know?
That's all they want to do. That's why they left.
Look, you got it, huh? Look at it. Matter of fact, look at it, man. And yo, not just that, yo, they got Eve on the bike with them. You know? They got Eve on the back and on the front bottom with them, man. Yo, take his face, man.
They think it's a game out here. They running loose. They still have what they call their so-called liberty. They running rapid out here, man. They're not in the Lord, they give them the eyesight to see what's getting ready to happen. Understand the truth. The men of the Lord, we in sorrow right now. We begging the Lord that He'll have mercy on us so we understand what's coming. We understand who the enemy is, and what he's about to do. Okay? So this is Ezekiel 35. Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou have had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. And in the time that their iniquity had an end, okay? And our iniquity is coming up on the end. The Lord is about to deliver His elect, man. But 2/3 of y'all people don't get put to death, all right? Because you don't listen. Zechariah 13 and 8, okay? What is that? Isaiah chapter what? 10 and 20? Where it say He's going to save the remnant? Only the remnant is crying out right now, man. You know? All right. Revelation. All right. Book of Revelation. Chapter 13, verse 10. I'm going to run it back. He that leadeth in the captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Yo, what he brought out in Ezekiel, man, that perpetual hatred that they got for us, man. You know? That's why they put us to death every day, man. Every day this man wakes up. Yo, why you think yo, look at the Georgia Guidestones, man. Just look at that alone. They want the population under what? 500 million or something like that, man.
Population control is what they call it.
So what? And yo, even this guy, Joe Biden, who every black person in America wanted to vote for, man. Now he's showing you how much of a devil he is and what's he been. Right. But you niggas don't read, man. You don't care to look up anything, man. Whatever these devils tell you, oh yeah, okay, let's take it. And now when things get too hard for you, now you wanna, but then when you cry out, they're crying out to your enemy. You're not crying out to your Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Chakadash, man. You crying out to the same one that got you, that's oppressing you. Like he's gonna save you, man. He's not here to save you. And he's about to show you real soon, man. He's already showing you. You know? Everything that's happening in the world right now, man. People about to start snapping in America, man. You know, you think you saw that stuff overseas and everything. No, that's coming right here on American soil. You look at your gas prices and everything. Yo, your inflation of the food and all that. And he told you, He said the worst things is not behind us, they're to come, man. You know? So going in the scripture, let's talk about Jacob's trouble, man. That's what's coming to America, man. AKA Babylon, man. Go ahead, man.
All right. Backing up the brother what he said, man, that hey, you niggas believe in Joe Biden more than Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? And what proves that is Lamentations 4:17. As for our eyes as yet fail, for our vain help. And in our watching we have watched for a nation that cannot save.
Damn, yo. We watch for a nation. Yo, you better get out. What about the shot, man? For sure.
Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17.
Yo, and Lamentations is like, that's mourning, man. You know, we're lamenting, man. You know, we in Lamentations, we're lamenting. That's why we're praying for our power, man. But see, people think that, they think that we're crazy because we're praying for our power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, we're not going to the one that was created by him. We're going to the creator, our creator, the creator of the universe, man, of everything. While you want to go to your enemy and to a man, man's not going to save you, man. We can't even save our own selves. All we do is come out here and sigh and cry, man, week in and week out, every single day, man. You see this wickedness of this place, man. You gotta cry out, man. You gotta, bro.
Man, you made me think.
Bring it out, bro.
Oh, you want to do that?
Finish that.
All right, Lamentations, chapter 4:17.
Bring it up.
As for us, our eyes yet fail for our vain help.
That's right.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us.
So we're watching for a nation that cannot save us, man. Why do you think, every 4 years you vote for a president? You think things are going to change? They have not changed since you've been voting, man.
You think it works with you?
Yeah, man. First of all, you wasn't even allowed to vote. You know? So now all of a sudden you're allowed to vote. You think they're going to change something, man?
Right, Martin Luther King fighting for that's in vain. That's worthless. That's not a privilege to have an opportunity to vote in America. That's not an opportunity because you've been voting. How long you been voting? Ain't shit changed.
Matter of fact, you know what? That's fine.
Done. Ain't nothing changed. What that tells you. Alright? Well, instead of you crying out to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you have cried into a nation that cannot save you. This is hey, Esau is the enemy. 100% enemy, man. When are you niggas gonna learn that, man? All hell gonna completely break loose before you niggas get there. Alright?
Yo, look.
The nations that are round about you are your enemies. That's what the Lord said, I have prepared a table for you in the presence of thy enemies, man. This is what you're supposed to be eating on to get the understanding of what's going on in this world, man.
Damn.
Well, you got it?
Yeah. Yo, look, I'm going to read this real quick. It says, Black Americans and the vote. It said the struggle over voting rights in the United States dates all the way back to the founding of the nation. The original U.S. Constitution did not define voting rights for citizens, and until 1870, only white men were allowed to vote. Damn, until 1870, only white men was allowed to vote, right? So it says two constitutional amendments changed that. The 15th Amendment, ratified in 1870, extended voting rights to men of all races. However, this amendment was not enough because African Americans were still denied the right to vote by state constitutions and laws, poll taxes, literacy tests, the grandfather clause, and override intimidation, man. All right? So override intimidation. So now when you read, you niggas are talking about, yo, let's go vote, it's going to change. You got these entertainers which are sold out. They sold out telling you, yo, rock the vote. When Obama came, Obama did so much stuff for homosexuals than he did for you niggas, man.
Right.
But that's your guy, man. That's who you was riding with, man. But it says the 24th Amendment, ratified in 1964, partly addressed this injustice by prohibiting the use of poll taxes in federal elections. In addition to these constitutional amendments, the Voting Rights Act of 1965 secured voting rights for adult citizens of all races and genders in the form of federal laws that enforce the amendments, right? But now, if you really look at that, you're like, damn, so they made everything for the citizen. They're a citizen. You have to be considered a whole person to be a citizen, man. They look at you as 3/4 of a man, as 3/5 of a man. So they still played you. So what the hell is going to change, man?
Right.
That's why the brother, brought that scripture out. You looking well at a nation that cannot save, because you wasn't brought here to be saved, man. You was brought here to be enslaved, man. You know? Until you get that, until you get that through your stick scars, man, it's time to turn back to your high by Shem Yahushua, man.
Right.
By Shem Arakakodas, man. Anything else is death in this place, man.
Right.
That's it, man. Anything else is death.
And that's a lot of death going on,
Right.
Because you niggas won't repent.
That's right.
All right? You niggas dying at great numbers because you still hold. Hey, you niggas you got more faith in Babylon than they do.
That's right.
You niggas are really keeping it real.
That's right. And that's sad because they're blinded, man. You know? They're blinded, man.
Okay. Run that back?
Nah. We don't know. But I know here, Revelation. Y'all thought you had something else.
Well, Ezekiel 9.
Yeah, no, bring that out. Yeah, bring that out real quick, brother.
This is Ezekiel 9, just bringing out what the brother said, man, the men of the Lord.
That's
you
right.
know, we the only ones standing on our feet, man.
Right.
Prophesying, telling you that this kingdom, we crying out on all the wickedness that's going on.
That's right.
Right? You niggas ain't mad enough that the enemy is ruling over you. He destroyed the earth.
Right.
You know, like the brother said, chemtrails sprayed all over the earth. That's making us fucking sick.
That's right.
All right? That's why hey, listen. Most takes the vitamins, I don't mean to go out trade. Most takes the vitamin D efficient because we don't even get enough sunlight. The earth is not, the sun is not taking care of the earth right now because they're blocking the sun from the trees, from us. All right? They know that we love the sun and we need the sun. And they're destroying it. You got China created a genetically modified sun. These other nations are destroying the earth, man. Why? Because Jake's supposed to be over there. Under Yahushua, man. So the earth could be back in perfect order. But who's speaking out about that? A remnant. Only a remnant crying out about that, man. Only the remnant is mad. Oppression make a wise man mad. You niggas ain't mad enough because all you want to do is ride on bikes, hit the cheesesteak spot, get you a defiled ass woman. But listen, you're supposed to be, every Israelite really supposed to be out here. But it ain't gonna happen because the scripture said only 2/3 of you niggas gotta go, man.
That's right.
Ezekiel 9 and 6. Slay utterly old and young, both maid and little children. So like let me go up. Verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon thy forehead. And that means it's exempt from judgment. Because really the men of the Lord, we the only ones that want to get out of here, man. We the ones that signed the crime. You got something?
Nah, I was gonna say bring that word mark out.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Just go edification wise. Just bring it out.
Okay. Yeah. You got to do that.
Because now, this way, you'll get other Israelite groups that don't believe in the MOTB. You got other Israelite groups that don't believe in the MOTB. It's exactly what it is, man. You know, so they're trying to tap dance around questions, and then they'll go into, because the average Jake, they don't like to look up things, right? So they'll go to this scripture and be like, see, this is a mark too. You know? But that's why you have to know the text that it was, which language, well, the word that they use, man. You know? So if you don't know a word they use when it's translated, you got the wrong translation, man. You got the wrong breakdown. You know? And yo, words is simple. That's why you have to go back to the original the original language, man. To break everything all the way down, man. But bring that out, Baba Pasha. Wow. Yeah, come, yo.
All right, this is the Hebrew word strong.
Say that again. Play it right here.
All right. Strong H420, the Y, and it means that desire, mark as a sign of exempt from judgment.
And that's the mark that it's talking about in there. So any man that try to, when you go to Revelations 13 and 16, and you start talking about that mark there, and they try to go to Ezekiel 9 and try to explain it like that, they going off and they don't know what they talking about, man. You know, the truth is not in it. And they're being slick and facetious, man. You know?
All right?
Because only the elect and the 1/3 is going to get that du'a. Exempt from judgment. You know what I'm saying? Look at how you know that? Done. And also you had King David, man. Was not he exempt from judgment from where he did, man? You know? Now look at them, they want to be scared because the cops pulled up. Bunch of bitch ass niggas, man. You know?
Calm down, man.
Yeah, come. You see, he thought, yeah. Niggas, man. That's the problem with you jakes, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You hide from your enemy, man. You scared of your enemy. We stand out here bold as a lion, man. You know, speaking in front of all our people, man. The table is prepared right in front of our enemies, man. You know?
Ezekiel 9 and 4, the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city.
That's right.
Through the midst of Jerusalem.
That's right. Yo, what are we doing here? Is not Jerusalem here? Our people, Jerusalem, Yasharala, that's right, it's a people before it's a place. So, yo, we're going throughout the city, in Babylon, the whole Babylon, and we're marking people, man. You know, whether it be for judgment or an exemption, man. You know? And it's another mark to say what? Mark those that cause division.
Yeah, meaning watching.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's more than one mark, man. You got to know what word you're dealing with, man. You know?
All right. And Ezekiel 9 and 4, the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Now see, when it goes in the forehead, matter of fact, grab that, Baba Kassan. For hey, Shalom, y'all about to smash out down.
Shalom.
Yo, grab that word mark right there. No, forehead. It's damn, carry.
You want the word for it?
Yo, come. Because see now, because when you mark in the forehead, and that's how they try to do it too. Because Revelations 13 and 16 also talks about the mark, right? It talks about a mark of when they talk about your forehead, right? So that's where these people get it twisted up and mixed up and try to put those things into try to twist you up. And in a mind that the Lord is not working with, they get caught up in that, man. That would be a stumbling block for them, you know? And a lot of that's why our brothers be like, yo, man, that don't understand, they be like, yo, the Bible contradicts itself. The Bible don't contradict itself. You niggas just don't understand it, man. Right? And it's plain and simple.
The word forehead in Ezekiel 9, right, is H4696, Masa. Okay? And they say forehead, when they say forehead, including the brow. And it's talking about between your
So now when you mark with that on your forehead, that means you got the name of your Yahweh Shem Yahushua in your head, man. You know it. Alright? That's a different mark. Because now, once you get that mark, the Lord, like, he can work with you. Like, I ain't even going to have him in judgment the way I'm going to judge the rest of this place.
Yeah,
I'm going to show him, I'm going to exempt him from that. What's up, bro? I'm going to show him exemption. But these fools that they can't even understand that. As a matter of fact, how can I Revelation 13? As a matter of fact, we're going to go right into how because right now, and the reason why we're going into this, starting off with this, because it's a whole controversy on this MOTV, man, which is plain and simple. Niggas ain't think about no computer chips being put into your hands and your forehead about 10 years ago. But we've been telling you that it was going to happen. They like, oh, they're conspiracy theorists. That'll never happen. That's an Obamacare plan, man. The Obamacare.
But now you niggas considering it because you seeing this system going cashless, man.
Right. Ooh, no,
cashless. They started with that coin shortage and they working their way up, bringing that Bitcoin system in. But you know what? Now, hey, in a minute, you rarely even see cash flow like that because everything is electronic now.
That's right. That's why they got that, like you said, digital currency, the Bitcoin. They're just preparing you for it. And it really started, when you got when you had your regular credit cards, it was plastic. You was just swiping them through. Now it went from the regular credit card where they was putting a chip in there. Now you can insert it, tap it, your Google Pay, your Apple Pay, and all those things. So now the Lord is really turning these things up, man. Yeah. And what these people can't understand, but they're just making it a plain thing, more, how would you say it? More appealing to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It would be more appealing.
Right for the church.
Cut. Now look at this. You see this right here? Last week, them motherfuckers was standing over there when we was going to teach because them niggas over there dancing. They got the nerve to stand across the street. That's how you know they don't got no respect for the Lord, man. Right. These niggas have no respect for the Lord, man. And guess what? He ain't gonna have no respect for you when he come back and tear this place up, man. Niggas is crazy, man. That's right.
All right. Revelation 13, verse 16.
Come on, bring it out.
And he called it all, both small and great.
That's right. That's everybody.
Rich and poor.
Everybody.
Free and bond.
That's right.
To receive a mark. That's right. Get that word mark.
Yeah, come. Go. And now we're gonna get the word mark. This, which we already know what it is, right? But just for edification's sake, we bringing it back out. Which is charagma, man. As a matter of fact, bring it out, man. Just for edification's sake for the camera, man.
Right?
But it's charagma, man.
All right. The word mark for Revelation 13 is charagma. All right, and it means a stamp.
That's right.
An imprint.
Mark. That's a physical mark, man. Now, dua, that's a spiritual mark. That's two different things. That's two different marks, man. All right? And you can tell by how the words are. Dua, karama. Those are two different words, man. And that's physical because what they do, they got to put the CHIP into the needle and insert it.
Right.
That's why the scripture tell you back in Revelation, man. I mean, Salaki, in Leviticus. You're not supposed to make no cuttings of your flesh, man. And that's what that's doing, putting the cutting into your flesh. Because they have to cut into your flesh to put it there, man. But without this mark, it's going to tell you what's going to do, man.
Okay. All right, a stamp, an imprinted mark. What's an imprinted mark?
That's physical, yeah. Imprinted, that's a physical mark, man.
All right, of the mark stamped on the forehead or in the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist.
Damn. As the badge? Read that last part again.
All right. As the badge, let me go over this. The forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist.
So a badge, though, when you get a badge, that's like damn, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say token, but that's not the word. Like a medal. It's like an honorable thing. When they be like, he got the Purple Heart. And going back and all that. So that's a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? So now they saying, without that, that's a badge of honor to those that follow after the Antichrist. Because what you going to be able to do, you're still going to be able to function in this society. And that's all it's about. The Lord let my people go, man. Right. Once Once again, he's saying, let my people go. And you fools, y'all want to stay right here in Babylon in the traditions and customs, because that's all you know, man. You know? But the Lord said the just shall live by faith, man. You know? Because you gotta have faith to come into a time like right now, and you never saw no time like this. Right. You can't buy and sell, you know? You never been through that before. Right. You know, unless you have a certain mark. That CHIP, if you don't got that, you can't buy or sell, man. Right. These niggas ain't ready for that. They gonna fold, man.
They ain't just come out with this yesterday. They ain't just come out with this yesterday.
No.
Right, it's been playing.
You remember me, right? You remember me?
I'm looking at that whip. Yo, can I show that on the camera, brother? The whip?
I would be honest.
Hey, look, man. Look at this brother right here. You see, he got the whip on him, man.
I'm what you call the Mad Hatter.
God, and look, that's what they did to us. They whipped the backs of our people.
Exactly.
You know, and what we brought out earlier is that he that leadeth in the captivity.
He that living in the captivity, leadeth in the captivity, shall go in the captivity.
And look, and that's the Lord just manifested.
But I will tell you one thing. Can I interject?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll put you on.
It's really beautiful that y'all, the words that y'all use is really important, because I carry this thing as a symbol of power and control, man.
Ooh. Is that what they're
You know what I'm saying?
Because
Revelation 2:26.
Because let me tell you something.
On that right hand.
In this new world that we're in,
Go ahead, talk to him.
the only thing that these world needs right now is power. You gotta have power.
That's them right there.
Them right there.
What it say? We own and run the fig. We are your enemy. And it tells you everyone that's on them. Those are the ones that run the society right now. You know, they all run the society right here, man.
So what do you suppose to do? You know what the wise man would do?
What's that, brother?
You know what King Solomon would do?
What's that, brother?
And Solomon comes up again.
Yeah, right. What do you do?
He would get his riches. Because King, listen, because King Solomon, though, you know, in this world, we need money to. So only a fool would say, "Oh, I don't need money whatsoever." But we're talking about the wisest man that ever lived, King Solomon. And one thing he was not broke.
But see, that was in his time. You know how you're not broke? You know your heritage. No, and when he was there,
King Solomon asked for God. He was the only one
that was a dream.
in the Bible
Matter of fact, we can
that
read
asked
that.
for the one thing.
That's in our first book.
Was
Yeah,
he's
that's
the
the
only one.
And he wanted to know how
Bible
to.
says, all people, all of them. Nobody asked for that.
I got
He
that
asked
too.
for it.
All right, bring that out.
Okay.
That's
We got to bring out scripture.
And one last thing before I speak. And what does wisdom give you?
Understand.
Hold up, I'm gonna get it for you. Watch this. Real fast. Just said that. I got you real quick, bro. I got you real fast. This is wisdom right here. This is Job chapter 28, verse 28. All right. It says, this is Job chapter 28, verse 28. It says, and to man he said, behold, the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, that is wisdom. And to depart from evil is understanding. That's wisdom right there, man. You say something, bro. How you feel?
Read that again.
This is the book of Job.
Can you explain it in English? Because I don't understand.
Oh, can I say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah? I got you. No, I lost you. I got you. I'm gonna read it verbatim, and I'm gonna tell you what I say. What it says, this is Job chapter 28, verse 28. It says, and unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding.
Oh, yes. I love how you said, hold on.
But look, what it said to depart, the depart, all right? It says, unto the man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. Right. So when I say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, right? That Yahweh is the name of the Father.
Right.
Ba Hashem in the name, Ba in Ha the Shem name, right? Yahweh Shah, that's the name of the Son. But Yah means he, Yahweh Shah means exist.
Right.
I mean, my fault. Yahweh Shah means to deliver, because he's coming to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in.
And you know what? That's how you translate it. But you know how they translate it?
How does it?
When you said the Lord, who is the Lord? The Lord
Yahweh.
No. They are the Lords. Well, look, they are the Lords of the land.
There you go.
They are the Lords of the land. And guess what? In order to compete with the Lords of the land, what must you have?
Oh yeah.
Watch this, bro.
No, what did I just say?
Who are the Lords of the land?
No.
Oh yeah.
What did I say? Look, I said, compete with the Lords of this land, these Lords right here. What must you need?
You need the ultimate,
Yeah.
you need the ultimate creator. You need the creator of the universe.
How about this for a start? At least have what they got. Have land and influence.
Yo, watch this.
I mean, seriously.
I'm not
And guess
no.
what? How did they get it? And you gotta understand.
It was given to
the way
them.
It was given to them. The earth was given
No,
to
they
them.
worked for that.
No, they didn't.
They stole everything.
You know
Hey,
why?
that's a job.
You know how they got it? Because we turned our back on the Lord, so the Lord gave it to them.
Nah,
They don't got no power over us, brother.
Black people was too empathic. They felt sorry for
Let
it.
the brother read that.
The whole thing
What
is
verse
this.
when we started?
Yo, start
Not to get, look, in order to survive this whole thing, that's all good and all. But in order to survive, you must be a strong, independent man that own your own land and own your own way in order to be good for anything. Because if you're not owning, you don't own nothing. We're just a gypsy. We have no skills, no nothing. You're just an empty vessel. We must fill ourselves up with knowledge and competence and manifestation. Manifest. You have to mandate to manifest things by building up some. What is it that makes people do things? You gotta build whatever the fuck that is to get you to get it done.
That's what we're doing on this show. We're building ourselves up. We're building ourselves up with the knowledge, the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh. That's the only way, because
No.
the wisdom of this world is
Think this,
proven.
look, three things, listen. Three things. Licenses, titles, and
What's
deeds.
That means
What is that?
That means nothing compared to this. The only way we can get our free liberty, the
only way that
liberty
works
is
is
sovereignty.
if people look.
Wait. Check this out. Understand what I'm telling you. As for our people, the black, Latino, the Native people, the reason that we don't have sovereignty and liberty is because our Lord, the true God of the universe, gave power. That's the key power. He gave power to the enemy to rule over us.
No.
Yes.
No. Let me tell you the reason why.
Hold on, bro.
You know why?
We're not using our words.
We're gonna use the scripture.
When you talked about,
I'm talking about reality of
I know,
the
but
situation.
you talked
And
about
you don't
that.
even want to explain.
Reality is
heard
real
what
about
you
it.
said, but we won't be understanding. First of all, deal with that. Bring it out, bro. Are you saying it was real, right?
No, you don't want to hear me, then I don't want to hear you. Sorry. If you don't want to hear me, then I can't hear you.
Second,
Don't want to hear me. I will never listen to you.
and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures,
That's right.
of him come we out.
Well, okay, he said out of Adam, right? Read that again, Baba Kashan.
And after, verse 54, 2 Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we out.
Right.
And the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sake.
See, and that's what we was trying to tell that dude, right? But he got real emotional because he talking about, oh, nah, you gotta have the Lord, this, that. No, matter of fact, he's talking about turning back to some stuff that don't even make sense, man. You know? Talking about you gotta have land, you gotta have this, you gotta have a license, you gotta have that. First of all, those are contracts with Esau, man. You know? So he really don't understand. He's still stuck in that mindset. He will be the same dude that come get the RFID microchip when it comes, man. You know?
Let me say this.
What,
hey, man, Esau made contracts with the Native American Indians.
That's right, yo.
And broke every last. He don't give a fuck about no contract. The crew out.
Nah, man, they see on some other stuff, brother.
You know, hey, Esau don't give a fuck about treaties and country. He broke every last one on us.
Right. That's right.
And he doing it now. True sovereignty and reparations come of the Lord, man. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. By Hashem Hakodash, man. You niggas ain't gonna get no real true peace, freedom, and liberty unless you come back to your Lord. That's the only way. The scriptures say that he will break the yokes of our blood, man. That's what you're coming back to do. That's the only way we're gonna be separated from this guy, man.
Nah, see, and like the brother was saying, you know, he's still talking about contract. Oh, you gotta have this, you gotta have that. Yo, all you gotta do is turn back to your power.
That's it.
And yo, then that's manifesting on what you want. Cause yo, he walking around with the whip, but you're still being
You're
whipped
still in
by it.
slavery right here in your mind.
Huh. And what he say, he's like, I'll walk around with this because this is power. That's why we gonna get into Psalm 2.
All right.
Because I want to get to the part where he was talking about they become lords.
Okay. Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, thou made him Lord over all thine creatures. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. After this have I spoken.
So now what? What's that? The people also whom he's chosen. So who he chose? He chose these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Right? Which is right here in the Psalm right here. This is who he's talking about right here. Who he chose. These people right here who can't stand it, you know? They want to turn on all these other different gods and false philosophies and all that, man. But the Most High, he going to check their ass, man.
Okay. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Right, right.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and have likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Oh, right, the next verse. And now, O Lord, behold these heathens.
Yo, there you go. These heathens, man. These heathens, the so-called white man, man. All right? Because that's the one that's running this society right now. That's the one who's running. All right? So they came to become lords over us.
Which have ever been recruited as nothing.
Who have ever been recruited as nothing. So why would you want to bump shoulders, rub shoulders with them, man? When they the base of all the heat. All right? They're the ones that's trying to bring out this RFID, this thing, man. RFID mic. Being the MOCB. Nope. The truth don't stop for nobody.
And have begun to be lords over us. Okay? All right? And now, O Lord Yahweh, behold these heathens, which have ever been recruited as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we thy people whom thou have called thy firstborn.
And what it said to devour us, man. All right? Because yo, we're devoured people. We are a destroyed people. You know? We worship all these other different gods, man.
Right.
Celebrate all these different holidays, man. Like what the woman said to us earlier when we was coming to camp. Yo, how's your Easter? Which I guess this week is Palm Sunday, man.
Yeah.
You know? So what the hell, like, yo, and that whole narrative of Jesus being, he died on Friday, he raised Sunday. How was that 3 days? It doesn't make sense, man. You know? You niggas will believe anything your slave master tell you, man. You know? And that's why, guess what? That's why you're going to take that RFID microchip, man, the MOTV, man. You know?
And not having the knowledge of the Lord, how about shit out shop, you're going to get right into it. You're going to believe with this man because he put a plate of food in your face. And then he put you in a position where you're going to need that plate.
Oh, yo. Grab John chapter 24. I believe it's start at verse 4. Same John chapter 24. I believe it's verse 4, start right there. Because it said what? The just going to live by faith, man. And that time you're going, yo, listen, it's all about faith, man. You know? If you don't have any faith, you don't have nothing, man. You know? Because it's coming a time where you're not going to be able to go to your 9 to 5s and all that, man. Society is about to completely crumble, man. You know? Just what we've been telling you. Hold on. Yeah, it might be first. Hold on. Give me 1 second. It's a lot.
Yeah, we're coming up on the time now where the mandates are going to start back kicking in. They're going to get very harsh.
That's right.
And you people are going to be put in a situation where you can't do a damn thing.
That's right.
And you're going to become desperate. This is the plan of the elite, to make you become desperate.
That's right.
And to where you give in to this new world order.
That's right.
All right? And you should have been building yourself up in the spirit.
It's a lot there. All right. It's John 4 and 20. It's a lot. That's St. John chapter 4, start at verse 23. Check it down.
St. John 4 and
23. I guess we're going to read it straight down. Because and these times coming up, man, guess we're going to have to turn back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Ba'ashem Arachapadash. That's it, man. You ain't going to be able to depend on all these other idols that you're calling on. They're not going to be able to save you in that day, man. You know? You got it, brother.
St. John chapter 4, and I'm going to start at 22.
Bring it out.
Ye worship, ye know not what.
Yeah, that's right. Ye worship, ye know not what. So our people, they worshiping all these different gods. They don't know them. Their ancestors ain't know them, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
We know what we worship.
That's right. We know who we worship. That's why when we said, when we was talking to that man earlier, and we read the scripture, and I was like, how about Shem Yahushai? He looked at me like, what? I don't understand that. We know what we worship, but you don't.
Right.
You don't understand what we're saying, but speaking your language, man.
You outside the song, not one. Who's gonna protect you in that day?
That's right. And
you got a goddamn whip in your hand. That whip can't do a damn thing for you. How many Edomites you think you gonna whip before they come blow your damn head off?
But he said, but see now, you know what? He was in the same spirit. Now, if you think about it, he was in the same spirit as the house niggas, man. You know, the ones that used to ride on the horses and look at Jake and then hit you with the whip and all that in slave movies, man. That's why he really walking with that, because to him that's power. That's what he compared it to. He said, "Yo, man, this is power." I'm like, okay, like, all right, but that's why I wanted to hop into our song. But talk about we gonna rule with a rod of iron, man.
Revelation 2:26. They say, he that I'm gonna give you power over the nation. Right. With a rod of iron.
Oh, yeah.
Our people don't understand what power is, man. Esau don't have no for real. He got power over his kingdom. He got power to do what he want to do right now. But we gonna get the real power.
That's right.
We gonna get immortality to where these other nations, you're gonna be in subjection to the Israelites, man. And ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
Right. That's right. So the Israelite man start first and foremost.
Right.
You know? Well,
because the 144,000 is men, man. Right? I like this one. Hey. All right, John, I'm gonna start 4:22 again. And ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship. But salvation is for the Jews.
See that salvation is for the Jews, man. It's for the Jews, right? They ain't talking. That's the Israelites, right? But you know, you get the word Jew from the word Judah. But it's for Israel, starting with the elect, you know, and the 1/3 as well. So all you and that's plain and simple. Why you think these other nations hate us, man? Because why? Because we the only nation on this planet that needs salvation. We the only ones that need it. Who else needs to be saved? What Esau needs to be saved from himself? And he's the one that's in control. You know, even going back into the curses and all that, man. You know, you can't even see that. You look at the curses while you're in the position that you're in.
Yeah, I gotta bring this out. What you're saying.
Bring that back to it.
All right.
Let's throw some more flavor to that milk.
Oh yeah. All right. Hey, like the brother said, man, we need to be saved. All right. We the only people on the planet that don't have showers, don't have our land right now.
Right.
We need to be delivered.
That's right.
You cannot deliver yourself. Knowing the laws of Esau is not going to deliver you.
That's right.
Having your own, being able to go, all of that stuff is controlled by your enemy, man.
Oh, and how you know that's the truth? The Moors are prime examples. They're prime examples. They can go to court. I'm sovereign. I got this. I know. Nigga, you still in captivity. Because when society collapses, then who you going to depend on? Your sovereignty? You going to depend on yourself? You niggas is out your minds, man. That's why the Lord going to come, man. Niggas crazy, man.
Hey, this is St. Luke 1 and 68.
Bring it up.
Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, the power of Israel. For he hath visited and redeemed his people, and have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Yo, who's that horn of salvation? That's Yahweh Shah, man. You know, that, and his name means that. He is the deliverer. And the Lord raised him up. You know, he comes from what? The house of David. The Bayath Dawadah, man. You know? But you niggas believe in your guns. You believe in Esau's blessing, man.
Right.
That's not going to save you. That's not going to get you salvation,
Or
man.
some vain philosophy.
That's right, gun. It's not going to get you none of that, man. You know? These niggas out their mind, man. It's like I just see my homeboy. Y'all don't know who he is, but he's into Islam, man. The same time my baby mom came up here. But you see how the spirit works. Yo, you can't come up against the truth if you're in the wrong spirit, man.
Right.
You know? Because any other time, yo, listen, man, she's very, very disrespectful. But the Lord kept her right over there, man. Why? Because you got to stand righteous, man. You got to stand bold as a lion, man. You know? Profess his name on the rooftop, man. You know? Satan been coming at us since he came out. Now hop back in the John. Okay.
As he spake by the mouth of the holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Yeah, see that? He spoke out of his mouth with the holy prophets, which, yo, since the world began, man. But y'all quick to say, you know what, man? Ben read the Bible. Come on, man. Since the world began, they been saying that shit.
Hey, the scriptures say that the word was
That's how it's said. And then that's what our first John. In the beginning was the word. Because all they're doing, they ain't bucking up against us, they're bucking against the Lord. You know?
verse 71, that we should be saved from our enemies.
Damn, see that? Yo, that we shall be saved from our enemies. Who's our enemies? These men on this sign right here. That's your enemy. That's the one that got us in captivity, our women in captivity, got our women being whores, and all that, man. And now they love it. Our women love to be the biggest whores on the planet. And that's what they became, man.
And now they're attacking children.
That's right. They're gonna be, man, yo, y'all got hell to pay, man. You know? What, bro?
That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
See that? Yo, damn. And from the hand of all that hate us, man. That means you're hated.
But Psalm 83 lists your enemies.
Come on, man.
It showed that these you can see it today. Everybody in your neighborhood selling you shit with hate, with pure hate.
That's right. Yo, man, they throw different ingredients in this stuff. Yo, McDonald's chicken nuggets, without people like you, they got fucking pork in them. But these niggas don't know that.
Right.
They go fuck up some McNuggets.
Right.
Fucking retarded, man.
Right.
You know? They got a whole bunch of stuff mixed up in there, man. But people don't like to research and they don't like to read, man.
Hey, man, the more time progresses, the lazier people become.
That's right. That's the problem with niggas, man.
Right. This technology, they made you lazy. They made you so lazy in the body that you don't want to even challenge your mind.
That's right. That's right.
You know?
Hey, because we're destroyed, man.
Yeah.
We're destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Okay, back in John.
Yeah, 4:23.
Turn it, John, St. John 4:23.
Come on, bring it up.
But the hour coming.
Damn, yo, the hour coming. What hour is that talking about? The hour of temptation that's going to come on the whole world, man. You know, which is starting right now. They're showing you. They're shutting things down slowly but surely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they already have all their system, the beast system is already set up in these places, man.
Right.
You know? Like, yo, you go like when we catch the chain now. Right? Before when like you gotta tap this separate key card on there, right? So if they changed it, even the technology of that, it got even more intense. They have people getting chips to themselves while so they could go to the market and buy. Look at your Amazon grocery markets, man. Ooh. That's a complete store. You just go and throw your stuff in and boom, 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 and you walk past the register, it scans everything in there. And you pay as you go, man.
They coming in you heard about them vendors. You can't even grab. It's a pitch on them. You gotta use it. You gotta. We see slowly but surely this technology is moving towards the MOTB.
Right, like the brother on the comic book posted up. He said gradualism at its finest, man. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Gradualism. But they're slowly, surely putting it on you, man. So you can't say you ain't see it.
Right.
The same way the Lord doing the same thing. Gradualism. You know?
Hey, look at all these people walking by. You can't say you ain't see us.
That's right. You can't say you ain't hear the word. You can't say you ain't hear the prophecies. You can't say you ain't hear the name. Because it said this gospel has to be spoken on all four corners of the earth. Then the end shall come, man. You know? What you got, bro?
All right.
Matter of fact, hold on, real fast. That's just the back of the deck. The hour of temptation.
Revelation 3:18. 3:18, because you have kept the word of my patience.
Come. Yep. Just to bring this out. Yeah, come, sorry. Just to bring this out real quick. The book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth, man.
Hey, me and that brother got a prayer where we asked the Lord to be with us in the hour of temptation.
That's right, yep.
These people don't know the magnitude of what's about to happen.
God, that's right.
They don't know it's about to be really fucked up out there, man.
Yo, God, that's right.
They don't understand. Hey, listen, the Bible prophesied famine.
That's right.
Of the word and the bread.
That's right.
And it happened on more than one occasion.
That's right.
Lord always judge the world with the same thing over and over. You don't have to create nothing new.
That's right.
Okay? And these people gonna get it when it's too late.
Like you said, nothing new under the sun.
Nothing new under the sun.
Nothing new under the sun, man. Yo, at the same time, back in the ancient time, they had to go through a temptation, man. Society broke down. They had to turn back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? Time and time again, every nation that was set up, it fell down, man. You know, and the Lord did all that, man. I'm going to read that again. This is Revelation chapter 3, starting at verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. So what are we doing? We're keeping his word and we're suffering. You know, because when you go into the word patience, it means to suffer, man. You know, so we're out here suffering, keeping his word, having to look at all these rainbow gangs, you know, all the disrespect to the Lord from the people, man. You have to suffer that, man. Why? Because the Lord suffers, man. And he said, yo, he's a man that he cannot lie, man. Like you go into Habakkuk, what it say, the vision is yet for an appointed time, man. You know, so you have to wait for it. Though it tarry, wait for it. Because at the end it will speak and not lie, man. You know? A nigga lie to you, the Lord can't lie to you. You know? But it says, Revelation chapter 3 and 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast what thou hast, that no man take thy crown, man. You know? So what we learn, what we taught, we hold them fast to it, man. All right? So that no man can take your crown. Just like that song from Sister, solid as a rock. He said, you can't keep a good man down. All these people smile when they want me to frown. He said, damn something. He said, but they will never ever take my crown. Solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. You know?
Father said it great deal.
Entertainment, man. That's all Jake is. Entertainment.
Time over, man. That's right. That's what's wrong with you niggas. You know, all you want to do is ride up and down the streets on your bike and bullshit out, man. But hey, listen, you don't understand mercy or judgment. You don't understand this is mercy. That we understand out here that we need to say, Lord, you ain't gonna always be out here, man. Hey, it's a wrap, man. This thing is close. One day we can wake up in the day now and all the fucking lights out. Okay? But what he just read? Because you kept the words of my patience, right? That I will keep you from the hour of temptation. And 2/3 of you niggas and the rest of you are not even that. You don't even lay that to heart. You don't even lay that to heart, man.
I don't even consider it.
The hour of temptation ain't gonna be nothing to fuck with, man. Okay? It ain't gonna be nothing to fuck with, man. No food, wild beasts. Death is gonna be what they call 24 hours, man. Death is gonna be, man. Hey, man, you niggas are gonna die, man.
I got one.
I got something for you real quick. Job 5, backing up what you brought out with Revelation 3 and 10. All right? Job 5 and 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 trouble, yea, in 7. There shall no evil touch thee. And what they're talking about, the elect of Yahweh, shot in 1/3.
And that evil is talking about the thermal missiles or nuclear, nuclear weapons that's coming to America, right? To put this place on fire.
Check out 20.
Rightfully so.
Verse 20. And famine, you shall redeem thee from death.
That's right. So, yo, you gonna have a famine out here, which they are telling you they got food shortages. But you, yo, your president of the America is telling you that, but you still don't believe that. You know? But we telling you through the scriptures. You know? It's about to be a famine here in America where your stomach is going to be touching your back. And cannibalism is coming back, man.
You're going to be looking at your children like a cheeseburger.
Yo, kind of like them cartoons, man.
Yeah.
You know? The nigga's so hungry. Looking at the dude, he look like a hot dog and all that. Yeah, good. The mind, like, yo, what they call them, like the mirage. Like when you in the desert, they show you stuff like that. When you in the desert, you hallucinate, you think you seeing water, and there ain't no water there, man.
Right.
You know? You hallucinate, man.
If you hallucinate and you delusion in your mind, you're tired, you haven't had a meal, no water. You think you're going to be able to get away from a wild beast in that day? The judgment of the Lord is heavy, man. Y'all don't, man, people don't understand the magnitude of what's coming.
Right.
You're going to need a savior. You're going to need a miracle.
That's right.
You're going to need prayer. Hey, and first and foremost, that's why we out here, man, to be able to hopefully to be delivered from all this shit. This hell that's getting ready to break loose, man. You say, what? Let's read that again. Verse 20, in famine shall he redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword.
Man, y'all, that backs it up. Y'all, what it say? My servant shall eat, man.
Isaiah
You know,
65.
good. He said, "My servant shall." So that's yeah. Bring that real quick. We're gonna have to like that. But yo, that's telling you right there, man. Like he said, "My servant shall eat." He letting you know, I'm gonna deliver you from out of his family. You gonna be straight. While the rest of these people out here going through it, you gonna be cool. Like these niggas over here dancing and all that, man. They gonna be starving out here, man.
We're gonna see if your ass gonna be dancing in that day.
They gonna they ain't gonna have the strength in the dance, man.
Right.
You know? Niggas fasting for the wrong reasons, man. Right. You know?
Right. It's Isaiah 65 and 13.
Bring it up.
Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh the power, behold, my servants shall eat,
That's right.
but ye shall be hungry.
Damn.
And who was that talking to? 2/3?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Y'all niggas gonna be hungry. Y'all don't even know what hungry is.
No,
Everybody all overweight.
Yup.
They eat, hey, they tearing McDonald's up right now. Bumper to bumper.
Yup.
People don't fast in this world.
All over, bro.
Right.
All over.
All over. They tearing McDonald's up. Billions and billions served.
No,
These people don't know what fasting is.
Oh.
People don't go one day without eating. They overeat.
Yup.
It's proven that most Americans eat 7 times a day, man.
Yup. They always got some in their goddamn mouth.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Well,
right.
yo, the average American can't go five hours without eating nothing.
Right.
They always gotta be eating something, a snack, whether it's candy, snack, chips, anything, man. You know? That's why these niggas so fucking overweight, man. You know? And the Lord, hey man, and hey, rightfully so, because the Lord, they gonna be eating you niggas soon.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Word, bro.
Yep. All right. Verse 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh the power, behold, my servant shall eat,
That's right.
but ye shall be hungry.
That's right.
Behold, my servant shall drink,
Yup.
but ye shall be thirsty.
That's right.
For behold, my servant shall rejoice,
Yup.
but ye shall be ashamed.
That's right, damn. Yo, because y'all gonna be ashamed. Why? Because you ain't listened to the words that's coming out of this book, man. These are not our words, man. All we set up to do is read them and break them down, man. You know? And we was doing this in our past lives, man. So we're doing the same thing right here again, man. Right here in Babylon. Until this bitch falls, man. Until we can't come out here on the highways and hedges no more. Which, guess what? That's about to start happening, man. You know? And that's coming real soon, man. You know?
All right. Verse 14. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of the heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
That's right.
And shall howl for vexation of spirit.
Because right now we're in the house of mourning. You know, while y'all in the house of murder.
What the scripture say is better to be in a house of mourning than a house of murder. Right. And then what you see that with murder out here, everybody want to laugh and bullshit.
That's right.
Everybody want to party.
That's right.
All right, party like it's 1999.
Yup.
You know, nobody's thinking about your house by shit house shot, man.
That's right.
It's a very small sanctuary, man.
Right.
So imagine how much death gonna be going on, man.
Right.
And we ain't gonna give a damn, man.
That's right.
We don't care about you niggas now.
That's right.
How you disrespect the Lord. We coming at you with the pure doctrine. Alright? And you niggas walk all over the truth, man. That's why we gonna laugh. The scripture saying, Job, we gonna laugh.
Laugh at their
We
calamity.
gonna laugh at the calamity, man.
That's right.
He said in famine, you gonna laugh at these niggas, man. You may see some of these niggas that reject the word, man.
This is Daniel chapter 12 and 1. Going back to that time that's coming, man. This is the book of Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation. Even that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. That's what? The book of life, man. You know? You gotta be written in there, man. Alright? Because that, yo, man, listen. This time that's coming, we could explain it, but that still don't even hold a, you can't hold a candle to it, man. You know, you can't, like, you could just imagine and speculate, you know, and go over, like, things that happened in the past and all that, you know? But we really don't know what's coming.
Woo. I got to do something.
All right, bro. I'm going to hop back in that John too.
Second Ezra,
Get it, man. Let's get it.
Second Ezra 8 and 50. For many great misery shall be done to them.
Yep.
That in the latter time,
Yep.
shall dwell in the world because they walked in great pride.
That's right. Yo, and these people, that's all they about, man. Pride. You know, everybody got to have a name for themselves. Make a name for themselves.
Man, look at fucking social media, man.
Look at
everybody doing this shit.
Yo, you got the women dressed. Matter of fact, that man. When it says they shall be lovers of their own souls.
Timothy.
Yeah, come. Cause that's what they're doing right now, man. They're lovers of them, like posting them pictures, man. Taking selfies all the time. Women on there twerking. You know, showing off their flesh. That flesh is going to dissolve, man. You know?
Malachi 4 and 1.
That's right. Your spirit is never going to dissolve, man. But this flesh that you see, that's going to pass away, man. Because the Lord got new bodies for us anyway. While you out here flexing and jamming and dancing to what you have now, man. You know? The Lord said a lot of you people that dwell on this planet is going to die from famine, man. And the ones that escape it, the sword going to get them. You know?
Second Timothy chapter 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Right.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Right. That's what these niggas is. They love themselves more than the women, man. These niggas in the camera more than the women now, man. They got dressed prettier than the women, man.
Feminine.
Yeah, good. Oh, how do I look? What my clothes look like?
What my hair, you long hair rocking that.
Yeah, man, these niggas crazy. You know? They get more prettier than the woman now.
Right.
Let's go to the club. Let's do this. Niggas is crazy, man.
The women act more masculine than
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, niggas wear pocketbooks now, man.
Yeah.
They bet more intense. It's obvious that it's a pocketbook. There ain't no fanny pack no more, man. You know, you got the strap over your shoulder, all that, man. That's a fucking pocketbook, man. You know? But you niggas love that, man.
They try to make it a trend like it's cool.
Yo, cunt.
Oh, man. You gotta be the fucking mirror all day.
Right. We'll say the fashion of this world shall pass away. Matter of fact, what's that? Matter of fact, that song about the Bruno Mars, man. When it says, "Don't believe me, just watch." And he basically singing about himself being preached. That's some female type tendency, man. You know?
And these women ain't gonna want niggas like that when in the time we coming up.
Man, they want men.
They don't want men.
Masculine men.
Yeah.
You know? Not no effeminate man. Because it tells me in the scripture. And the feminine man's not one who
enter into the kingdom.
You know? It's crazy, man.
All right. Verse 2, for men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Right.
Covetous.
Yup.
Boast.
That's why they want everything for themselves. Covetous, man. They want everything, man.
Read it, man.
That's how these niggas, as a matter of fact, that song from Meek Mills. I want it all.
Yeah.
You know? Yo, this hood ain't big enough for the both of us to get money here. That's how these niggas talk, man.
Wild West.
Hey, come, man. These niggas is crazy, man. And that's why the Most High is putting these niggas to death, man.
What do you say? What is it to gain the world? What is it to gain the world? Is it really worth you burning up in this world with greed? Okay? It's covetous. Hey, covetous, man. The Lord hates that. He don't deal with a covetous man. He deal with a man that deal with the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? And that's what we're going to be made at the last. We're going to be made a nation of kings and priests that's ruling in righteousness. Right? Not that covetous spirit, man. The earth is going to love when we ruling too, man.
Right.
You got it, right?
Yo, this is the book of Mark, chapter 8, verse 36. It says, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Right. You see that? Then Satan try to tempt Yahweh Shai with the kingdom. I'm about to turn right there, man. Right. Yahweh Shai went down with that. He said, all this belongs to me, man.
Right.
The Lord gave all things into his hand, man. He's the creator of this world, man. Yahweh Shai. There's no need to sell out to this devil. And that's the mindset that we should have right now.
Right.
But you got niggas already selling out. You got entertainers already selling out. Okay? You got people already sold.
They've been sold out.
Yeah, they've been sold out, man. For what? You know?
Ain't no
Really
whole
nothing.
world. And yo, these niggas tell me. You know, Kanye West told me. He said, I sold my soul to the devil, man. He said it was a crappy deal.
It was a crappy
At least
deal.
it came with some toys like a Happy Meal. That's crazy, man.
Hey.
And they brag about that, man.
Because if you see what he got compared to what the elites got, it's a joke. Really? You sit down and think about, really, nigga? You sold your soul for what? And the bitch you crying over, she don't even want you.
But they all whores, man.
Right.
Hollywood whores.
What your riches is doing for you right now. Look how corrupt the earth is. You eat, the food is not real, the air you breathe is polluted, the women you pocket is polluted.
That's right.
So what good is your money gonna do?
That's right.
This right here is the real riches.
That's right.
Okay? It's a blessing to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Bible. That's real money, that's real wish, real money, man. Riches.
Riches.
Okay? So that covetous spirit, you know, that this world possession. Because, hey, man, they're a slave to this dollar. They're a slave to whatever they chase. You're a slave to that, man. It's bringing you niggas will do anything to get it. Niggas killing their own mama for money, man. That covetous spirit, man. Lord don't deal with that, man. You know?
This is Proverbs chapter 11 and 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. You know? You niggas talking about I'm chasing this bag, I'm chasing that. Yo, you not buying your way on a chariot.
Right.
You're not buying your way to salvation.
Right.
You know? Righteousness delivered from death, man.
Right.
You know, what we read earlier. Understand is the term from all evil, man. And Job 28:28, man. You know? Understanding, that's to depart from evil, man. But you niggas want to stay amongst the evil, amongst the wickedness, man. You know? Let's hop back in that John. Just to go, we're gonna hop back in John, because yo, this is how they gonna have to live. The elect.
John 4:22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
That's right.
We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
That's right.
But the hour coming, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit
There you go. See?
and in truth.
There you go. The true worshipers, the hour has come. When they go out and, yo, just right now, man. You know? And truth. Read that part one more time, Baba. What's up, man?
All right? But the hour coming, and now is, when the true worshipers.
See that? It said the true worshipers, man. Because you got a lot of men out here that's playing.
Right.
They playing games.
Right.
It's funny to them.
Right.
Key. Ha, 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 and all that, man. You know? Look at the ISUPKs, the IUICs, man, your Sikaris.
Right.
They're not the true worshipers of the Lord, man. You know? They serve Satan, man. You know? And how you know? Because how they're set up. And they're not teaching the whole truth, man. You know? So that hour is coming, and how the true worship is said in spirit. Right? It's said in spirit. And what's that? The spirit is when that time comes, that's how you're gonna have to do it. Have that faith. To believe in that spirit, man. That we've been serving. Got it, bro.
All right? But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
That's right.
For the Father seeketh such to worship him.
See that? The Father seeketh such to worship him, man. True believers that's really going to believe this truth, man. And a lot of people just out here faking, talking crazy, man. Not making any sense, man. You know? wrong breakdowns, just making it up as they go along. And that's how you know who's the reals from the fake ones, right? You know, you got it, bro.
Right?
Yeah, 27.
All right, verse 24. The Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
See that? The Most High is a spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? A spirit. No, you can't worship like in the flesh. Because if you try to worship the Lord in the flesh, you're going to always go. You're going to fall short, man.
You say your
righteousness, the filthy rag, man. You know? He said the spirit is willing. That's what Yahweh Shah said. The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak, man. So you have to worship him in spirit, man. And yo, with that time is coming. Well, it's now. They said the time is coming and is now. But the true worshipers are going to worship in the spirit, man. You know? How you going to worship him in the flesh? Like, well, of course we're in the flesh, but we're not going with this flesh. You got to fight against it because the spirit is constantly warring against your flesh, man. Because if you go with your flesh, you always going to make the wrong choice. The flesh is death, man. These are chains of darkness, man. You follow after your flesh, you're going to die, man. You know?
Oh, man.
You follow after your flesh, you're going to die. Bottom line, man.
Let me finish off the
Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Verse 25. The woman said unto him, I know that Messiah is coming, which is called Hamashiach. When he is come, he will tell us all things.
When he come, he's going to tell us all things. We know what we need to know for right now, man. You know? But once he comes, we're going to know everything, man, that we need to know, man. You know? Everything. You're going to be able to deal with the elements and all that. Float. Do spirits. Like, yo, man, the Lord is starting to show us these things now, man.
Even with the seeds that you plant in the ground, we're going to know all the herbs to deal with. We're going to know, you know,
the law, statutes, and commandments is written on your inward parts. You're going to know all things, man. You know? We know what we need to know right now. We got faith to know that we know is the truth. You know? You got it, brother.
Verse 26. Yahweh Shai saith unto her, I that speak unto thee am he.
Well, yeah, he's him.
Verse 27. And upon this came his disciples, and marveled that he talked with the woman. Yet no man said, What seekest thou? Or why talkest thou with her?
Yeah, that's it. That's cool. Yo, that's it. Yahweh Shah basically said, I'm that boy, man. You know? No man can make it through the Father but through him. And you got Israelites that don't believe on Yahweh Shah. But that's going back, that's the wicked scribes and Pharisees, man. Going back to that.
That's what they say. Flesh is wicked. It's a war between the flesh and the spirit. That's why he said the spirit is wicked.
That's right.
The flesh, man, hey, you know, they constantly seek pleasure.
That's right.
That's why it's hard to serve Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai in the flesh. You got to serve him within.
That's why the scriptures tell you to deny the flesh.
Deny the flesh.
For the afflicted. You know, not give it what it needs. That makes your spirit that much more stronger. You know, that's spiritually lifting weights. You know?
All right, this is Romans 8:4. That the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh.
Yeah, walk not after the flesh. A lot of these people out here, they walk after their flesh.
But after the spirit.
See that? Walk after the spirit. And that's committing yourself to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Ba'Shem HaRachakwadash, man. You do that, you're great, man. You know?
Verse 5. But they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh.
That's right. There you go. Those that are after the flesh mind the things of the flesh. So you're more worried about pleasing your woman in the Lord, man. Pleasing your children in the Lord, man. The Lord comes first, and he tells you that in 1 Corinthians, man. It's an order with the Lord, man. You know, if you want everything to fall in place, you have to serve him first and foremost, man. In all sincerity and in truth. You know, you can't hide from the Lord, man. You can't hide from his judgments, man. You know?
But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
Man. Those that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. But if you're after the spirit, you're trying to please the Most High. That's what it say, he is the spirit. And those that love him are serving the spirit. That's what they want to do. They're serving their flesh. You know? And that's why the Most High going to destroy them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the gates now.
Verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death.
See that? See that? To be carnally minded is death. And that's you, whatever situation arises, you quick to act out real quick.
Right.
Oh, you have to think, man. Sometimes you gotta take a breath, meditate, like, man, Lord, there it comes. There you go, man. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. You don't always gotta react, because people always want a reaction out of you, man. And when they get their reaction, yo, you lost. You know? That's why you have to basically be like emotionless, man.
Yeah.
When you show your face and all your emotions. Because once you start hopping into your emotions, you're lost. That's carnal, man. A spiritual man don't act like that. Because while a spiritual man knows with spirit that you're coming in, and he can identify that spirit and be like, ah, man, whatever, man. That's saying salak right now. Keep it pushing, right? You know? You gotta identify the spirits that people come in, man. Esau's carnal. That's why he's about death. Esau is the harbinger of death, man. You know?
It's MOTB proof.
That's right.
That's money proof.
That's right. That's right.
No, not in all his thoughts.
You're not supposed to. Damn devils, man.
Hey, we mind the things of the spirit, man.
That's right.
You know, that's why we out here. It's the act of faith.
That's right. Let's go. And that's spiritual itself. You know? To come out here and, like you said, an act of faith, man. Right. Come out here in front of all your enemies on the highways and hedges where anything can happen. You know? That shows faith and that shows dedication and discipline. Because everybody can't do it. Everybody can't come out here like this, man. You got some men, they never went out by themselves and they couldn't never do it. You know?
Because they too occupied with the things of this world. Okay? The Most High told us what? We're not conformed to the world. That what the other scripture say? That basically we're supposed to be joined to the affairs of this life, man. That's roughly paraphrased. We're not supposed to be doing, that's what separates us. We don't got to do what they do. We don't have to believe what they believe. All right? Stay in the spirit, man. That's what, you know.
I got a quick one for you. Okay. Revelation chapter 18:4. It says, and I heard a voice, Shalaki, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. You know, that's twofold, man. Because right now we already came up out of the spirit of Babylon.
Mentally.
You know, God, that's where it starts at. And then it's going to be a thing when the Lord comes back and beat you up. Now, how you heard that voice like the brother brought out earlier? It said, my sheep shall hear my voice. You know? So we heard the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and took heed to it. You know? Because anything else out here is death, man. Anything else out here is death. These women, they get killed quick. You know? Because they're liars, man. They're the mother of all lies, man. You know? But that's who you want to chase after, man. You want to chase after a woman in a bag. You chase after a bag because you think, oh, if I got the bag, you'll get the woman. You know, the bag is salvation, man. The bag is these scriptures, man. That's the real bag, man. You got it, bro. That's right, brother.
All right, verse 6, Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded is death.
Right.
But to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Right. And yo, to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And yo, what you want in this society? You want a peace of mind, man. You know? What does Yasharala mean? He is a prince of the power, man. We are a peaceful people, man. You know? We're peaceful. If you don't got no peace of mind, look, here we go. There's a woman. On that. A man that's dealing with her, he don't got no peace of mind. You know? That's some shit right there. That'll drive you crazy. That's right, that'll drive you crazy. And then you arguing back and forth with it. Boom, 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 boom. That's giving you high blood pressure, stressing you out, you know, to the point you want, yo, you'll kill over and die, man. And that's all they about, man. That's all they about is death, man. You want that peace of mind. Men are peaceful men, man. Our men. Yasharala, not these devils. You know, they wicked as hell. War is always in their heart. War is always on their heart. I think they always plot on how to take down Yasharala. Look at this bullshit. Hey, brother, that's the congregation of the dead right there. Yo, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, starting at verse 16. It says, the man that wandereth out the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right. That goes for a lot of you men that fell out. And that, hey, that what just rolled by, that's the congregation of the dead. That's why they can't receive the things of the spirit. They're the walking dead, man. All right?
That's right.
They dead inside, man. They, on the inside, they dead. They just waiting to be put to death.
Right out of Revelation. So that dead bodies shall be on the stone. Yeah, you got to put it in now. All right, come, hold on.
Hey, that's the congregation of the dead, man.
All right. Let's throw some more. That's
the congregation of the dead, man. That's why they can't receive the things of the spirit, man. Only the elect can receive it, 1/3. Those are the ones who worshiping Yahweh Shai spirit and truth. All right? They're pleading. They're calling out to the Most High right now to be delivered. They understand. The Lord, the word of the Lord quickened us. Woke us up and made us alive. Through the spirit, man. That's why we know that, hey, the only way out of here is Yahweh Shai, man.
right.
That mediator, man.
Right, bro.
That's the way the Lord set it up. The mediator has to come. That's the only way. The scriptures say none shall escape. All the evil that's getting ready to come, Rayom in the Hebrew, all of that evil that's getting ready to happen, the world don't see it, man.
Right.
They don't understand, you know. Hey, I just talked with a young lady today, man. Don't even believe. Don't she anti-Hamashiach.
That's a waste of time.
It is. It is. It is. You know,
wasting your
sometimes it gets better, but you know.
That's wasting your breath, man. Go to Genesis chapter 3 on down. And that lets you know these women don't want to know the truth. They know the truth, but they turn a blind ear to it.
Yeah.
You know? Well, blind eye, deaf ear.
Well, ultimately, they don't believe.
No, exactly.
They don't.
They haven't believed from the beginning of time. So why are they going to believe then? You know? This real fast to back you up. You talk about those with dead bodies, man. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city." Which, what was they this day? In the streets of the great city, which is Babylon the Great. It says, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also Yahweh Shah was crucified. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. You know, so yo, man, they seeing our people out here on these dirt bikes, they're dead bodies, man. You know, they're not physically put into a grave, but that's coming. They're spiritually dead, man. You know, it's no spirit, there's no light inside of them, man. You know, the Most High has, man, listen, man, they destroyed you.
Right.
You just waiting on your number, man.
Right.
You know, matter of fact, hop back in this real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 21 and 17. It says, "He that loveth pleasure shall be a poor man. He that loveth wine and oil shall not be rich," man. You know? So, hey, man, you loving pleasure, you always going to spend your money on that, man. Yo, you supposed to love the Lord, that's riches. That's the beginning of wisdom, understanding, man. Knowledge, that's riches, man. You know? Ain't nothing here got, like, yo, man, it's nothing here, man. All things are gone. Like, what do you really have left here? Matter of fact, you ain't have nothing here to begin with. You know, so everything that you think you have is an illusion to you, man.
Right. It can be taken away.
That's right. It's an illusion, man. Niggas want to sell drugs and get hit by the feds. But all that money you had, now you locked up for the rest of your life, man.
You know what? A lot of them drug dealers know they shit gonna come to an end.
And a lot of them niggas, man, they work for the government.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then they snitching on this man, that man, this man. But you doing the same thing he's doing. That's a sucker. You know? That's a sucker right there, man. Snitch on somebody and all that, man. You know, the Lord ain't never snitched on nothing. And he was innocent. You know? He ain't say a word when he was accused. All you gotta do is put these niggas in the room off from a Big Mac and fries and a large Coke. They telling on everybody, man. You know? The niggas, the matter of fact, the ones that catch all the shootings in your neighborhood, they the biggest rats, man. But you looking at, oh, he's a shooter. Come on, man. Y'all fools, man. It says, verse 18, it says, "The wicked shall be a ransom for the righteous, and the transgressor for the upright," man. You know, a ransom. Yo, that's how we going to get paid, man. From the wicked, that's going to be a ransom. Right? Because what? Esau's blood is required, man. You know, that's a payout. The Lord, like, yo, you know what? Yo, matter of fact, that's our inheritance anyway. We inherit all the other nations. You know? There go a ransom right there. if he's an Edomite. You know? You just can't judge him because how he look. Now, man, you gotta fill that man's spirit up. You know? Because you got Jake, that's yo, you got Esau that's dark as Jake, man. Yeah, good. Them tears, man. You know? But yo, let's hop in Amos 9. God damn, man.
8. Shall not the land tremble for this, and everyone mourn that dwell therein? All right, let me read that again. Amos 8 and 8. Shall not the land tremble for this, and everyone mourn that dwelleth therein?
That's right. Because y'all, they're going to mourn that the time, the up and coming times, man. You know? They're supposed to be trembling right now. No, but right now they look at it. They're still in pleasure. Riding up and down, having fun, and all the evils that's going on in the world, man.
They don't care. They don't like that. They don't about nothing.
They ain't gonna
Get out the way, police.
yeah, God can save y'all. One of them is going to die about it.
Huh?
One of them is going to die, man.
Man, that's gonna show you how simple they get. You feel like you live for a goddamn life.
Running red lights.
Right, for a goddamn life.
See, and yo, and that's what we're talking about, man. The Lord manifested right in front of you. You know? These people out here without a care in the world on a Wednesday, riding up and down the Broad Street. Every year, man, it's happening. Man. Every time it get warm out. But you about to start hearing about a lot of them being put to death.
Yeah.
You know, and then they're gonna want answers. First of all, they want answers now. Oh, he was a good man. He was this. All he wanted to do was this, but what they doing, man?
Right.
That's not wise. That's not wisdom, man.
Right.
You know. So when something happens now, it's all of a sudden it's somebody else's fault, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Kill him.
What's going on, brother? How you feel, man?
All right, Amos 8 and 8.
Come on, bring it out.
Shall not the land tremble for this?
That's right.
Everyone mourn that dwell therein?
Come on.
And it shall rise up wildly as a flood.
And that, yo, when you think, though, look at how the Lord, when go back in Noah time, man, when it started raining and everything. Now a flood is a flood is vicious, man.
Yeah.
You think about when something gets flooded, the way the water hits and smashes things and tears things up, it removes the earth.
Yeah.
You know, you see trees moving with it. Like if there's a flood right here, yo, this whole everything would be messed up.
I just heard not too long ago about a flood in Philadelphia. People died.
Look what happened in let's take it back to New Orleans, man. With Katrina. Look how vicious that was, man. All them people that died in the flood, man. Matter of fact, look how many people died in the flood with Noah, man. You know? And it's going to rise up like a flood, man.
Same spirit.
You know? That's right. Done. Bring it out, bro. And yo, and they man, listen, they gonna go out worse than this time, man.
Listen.
Go ahead, bring it out, bro.
To build.
Bring it out, brother. Yo, first of all, if you want to talk to us, you're interrupting us, bro. That's disrespectful. We can hear what you gotta say. If you want to build, that's fine. But let the man please be the way he be. Alright? Thank you.
Amos 8 and 8. Shall not 8. You claim.
Yeah, come, bring it out,
8 and 8. Shall not the land tremble for this, and everyone mourn that dwell therein?
They think it's a game. Don't even go. Just bring it out, bro. Because and what you reading, he's going more. He's going to be one of them mourners. Because now, if he was going to college or whatever, he want to walk into his class talking to a professor. Yo, hold on, professor. Professor, sit his dumbass down.
Somebody just storm him out, man. What the fuck is funny?
Exactly. It's cool.
Do you see if you'd have heard this scripture, he would know things are dead to see. But he started with, hey, man.
Still on it.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Amos 8 and 8. Shall not the land tremble for this, and everyone mourn that dwelleth therein? And it shall rise up. It shall rise up wildly as a flood. And it shall be cast out and drowned as by the flood of Egypt.
Damn. And yo, that's when the Red Sea on it. Look how, yo, the Lord lifted up the sea for us, man, to get through. And then the Egyptians, our enemies, followed us through. Yo, that's how much pride they had on them. You know? But the Lord put that pride on them.
spirits are activated, bro.
Well, hey, man. And you see all this chaos and everything, it's going to get even more intense on a higher level, man. Right? And what, look, man, it's rising up. Like the brother said, these spirits are activated. You know, Jake think everything is a game. It's a real.
He's coming at the wrong time, man. You got ambulances, you got helicopters. All right, you got
Look at
all of them for busy, man.
And listen to all the noises. That's confusing, man. And the city of this, Babylon, man, which is the city of confusion, man.
This shit is broken down.
Oh, we're going to get it, man.
I think it's Isaiah 13. Right? Verse 8, read verse 9. And it shall come to pass in that day, says the Lord, Yahweh the power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day.
See that, yo, and the Lord ain't playing, because, yo, when he come back, that's the day of the Lord, man. What it say? So, the day of the Lord is dark and not light, man. You know? So it's going to get real dark for you people out here. It's like how dark it is out here now. You're going to have it.
How the fuck you end up over here? Those spirits are activated.
Hey, man. All locked out by shooting outside, man. They gonna die, man. You know?
All right, verse 10. And I will turn your feast into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation.
Man, so which day feast? They got Easter, right? Where we in the month of Ramadan, which means hot month. You know, and right now, what they can eat again, because the sun's down. That's going to be turned in the morning. Your Christmases, every holiday that you celebrate, your Memorial Days, which y'all going to build, America's going to be the memorial soon, you know? But all that's going to be turned in the morning, you know? That's what's coming. It ain't going to be no more happy, and everybody eating well and fine and all that. But see why, and yo, they're celebrating, having fun, you know? All that shit going, all that happy-go-lucky shit coming to an end, man. You know, it's coming real soon, man. The spirit of power, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Ba'ashem HaRakat Kodash, man. You know, Salak Rayam to you niggas. You know, unless they repent. They don't know what they're doing, man. You know? But all that's going to turn in the morning. How you feel? Good, bro.
Get some of this milk. You already knew what to do, right? You know what to do, right?
You already know me. That's right, bro.
Let me get some of that. You ain't like you own that little
Right up. Right on. Y'all love you too, man.
All right, verse 10. Amos 8 and 10.
That's right.
And I will turn your feast into mourning, and all your sons into lamentation.
That's right.
And I will bring up sackcloth upon thy loins, and baldness upon every head.
Now, yo, what happened with with Jada Pinkett, right? Now she had to cut her hair off because she got that alopecia shit. You know, so Will Smith smacked the dude, Chris Rock. But the Lord gonna bring that on all heads, man. All you say that's yo, look what it tells you, can't make this up. God damn. Hold on, let's do it. Yo, and that's 7-144. That baldness, man. But the word for baldness is korah. Korah. It's korah and it's korah, right? Which is literally baldness, bald, man. That's what it literally is. But it's literally baldness, bald, man. These people heard them before, stress the hell out. And yo, and honestly, that's where alopecia comes from. When a man starts stressing and all that, the hair starts to fall out in certain places, your beard and everything, you get patches in your beard, you know? Why? Because I dealt with this, so I know, man. You know, you get them little patches all over, you're like, God damn. But the Lord said he's going to bring that on all heads, man. In Babylon. But these people, all you do is talk about some, 7 women take hold of one man. Who want the women in that thing?
Right.
The ones that you choose to be talking about.
You got to get the right breakdown.
Yeah, that's right, man. These niggas crazy.
You don't want to talk no stinking ass.
And they going to stink.
Right. You know? Say it like that because that's what it's going to be.
That's right.
You're not going to want to talk stinking ass because they ain't going to be no water.
Right.
You know, they ain't gonna be able to watch. Not gonna, again, like the brother said, not gonna put up that.
No, not just that. They ain't gonna be able to get it out. Right. But just imagine the smell off of that, man. And that's blood. You know, blood. Blood don't smell good.
No, that blood.
After 6 months,
yeah, that's
mixed up. Then on top of you not washing.
The bacteria is strong.
It's going to get bad for this place, man. But yo, we just talking shit. You don't know what we talking about, though. You know?
Wait for it.
You got it, brother. And yo, and a lot of them women don't even know how to take care of themselves.
Right now, wait no more.
You got to say it. And they still walk around, man. God damn. You know? Got it, brother.
Back to the spill on the
yo, the stink of Babylon. We got going
the stink of Babylon.
In that day. You know.
Okay. And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins and baldness upon every head, and I will make it as the morning of an only son.
Yeah, yo, and that's because yo, wait, the son, as far as the father goes, when you got your son, he's the one that carries on your legacy. You know what I'm saying? He carries on your name and your house. Like what? I'm a Gadite. So I come from the house of Gad, man. You know what I mean? So that's my forefather from my tribe. So I like whatever else, you know, I bring out, that's don't be a Gadite. You know? But if you only got one child, a boy, and he gets murdered or something, you know, that's your whole legacy, man. You know? That's your whole legacy gone down the tree. You know? And that's a hurt. And even the mothers, man, they be the ones that imagine the mothers, man. When the babies get killed, how they be born, oh my baby, and all that, man. watch the intensity. And yo, that's yo, like the boy B said. He said it's hard hearing the screams of a crying mother, seeing a baby stretched out in the ghetto gutter. So if you ever see, I done seen dudes get killed and their mom be out there, I'm talking about wailing, man, to the top of their lungs. You don't want to hear that shit. That's a hurtful sound, man. You know? And they really in pain. So just imagine the magnitude of what the Lord do. He's gonna, like Method Man said, I come to bring the pain. Oh, the Lord really gonna bring that pain. Like no other. A
lot of that gonna go through now. Guess what? It's gonna be slow too.
Right, dog.
They're hungry. A lot of women gonna lose their children and family. And guess what? You got think about it. Guess what? Y'all got 5 or 6 children. And you gotta watch all those babies out.
What it say? It said they're gonna be eating their children. Right, going in the book of the Bible. You know?
Alright?
Shalom, bro.
Verse. And I will turn your peace in the morning and all your sons in lamentation.
Right.
And I will bring sackcloth upon thy loins, all along, and bondage upon every head. And I will make it as the morning. And I will make it as the morning of the only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day.
Damn. He said the end thereof as the bitter. So you think about it. And they still can't.
Wait, this is trash.
Oh, man. Yo, and the end thereof is a bitter day, man. You know? So that bitter day, like just imagine your worst day that you ever had here in Babylon. Imagine your worst day. And times that times 1,000 or 1,000,000. That's how it's gonna be. You know? That's how it's gonna be. And that's just giving them a little cushion, man.
Hey, what does Jeremiah 37 say? The last that day is great, and none is like it. None is like it, man. That's going to be the worst day the world ever seen.
That's right, that's right. That's right, bro.
The end of time.
That's Jeremiah, what, 37? Jeremiah 37?
Yep. Jeremiah 37, man. Right? People like that, hey, man, you know, you got people think it's all good right now.
Right.
Everybody they should say peace and safety. Sudden destruction. You look at the spirit of these people out there, they come. Right. You know, hey, you don't see no red flag, man. They don't see it. We see the red flag. They don't see it.
All of them.
You know?
That's right.
That's why we out here.
Right. We fear. That righteous helps you feel. How about you?
Well, we know the only way out is in our Bashim.
Damn, this is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
That's that bitter day, man. That's that bitter day. Remember, hey, there's going to be a lot of sackcloth in the morning. Okay, that sackcloth, that's a ritual that we did. We put on sackcloth and shaved our head in the morning. That happened. That's a custom of Israel, man. You know, when someone lost their loved one or was taken down as a nation, we would do that. We put on sackcloth and shave our head in the morning.
That's right.
Okay, but guess what? Hey, listen. That bitter day, that's going to be that sackcloth. Nope. That's going to be the time where a great number, people going to be mourning in great numbers.
Yeah, what time? Yeah, well, now I'm going to bring it up. Jeremiah chapter 30 and 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
And that he shall be saved is talking about who? The elect of Israel.
That's right.
All right? But for the rest of you people, thou shalt not escape.
That's right.
That's what it says in 2nd Ezra. None shall escape.
That's right.
You won't be, hey, that's the Lord judging the world, man. Because he said, what? Wickedness have exceeded the whole earth.
That's right, God.
Okay, and the hurtful works are fulfilled.
That's right, God.
It's happening as we speak.
That's right, God.
Okay?
That's right.
2/3 in the enemy, they messing the world up, man.
Look at him now. You see him bottom up and down the street?
Lawless. Lawless.
God.
That's why people like, man, our people is like going into a barn full of bulls, man. A barn full of, you know how they had a bull show? And you got one dude standing out there, and you got a bunch of bulls, what they doing? They in the cage ready to get let out. And once they hit that siren, that bull, that's 2/3, man. That's 2/3. Bulls just run loose, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, bro.
Our people have the mindset of a bull or cattle, man. They don't think. You know,
Untamed.
Untamed, man.
What the scriptures say, it says, mistress women shall bring forth
Monsters.
That's in our
And
surah.
these some monstrous ass niggas out there.
That's right, bro.
They act. And they don't, I can't even say they think about it lately.
Oh, they goofies.
They
Look at them.
unreasonable.
Yo, what's some old head told me? He said all these niggas want to do with these young boys. He said they don't even like girls no more. He said all they want to do is get money and kill shit. I said, damn.
Back then, you know, Jay was chilling. Fucking bitches.
That's what the first thing he was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you probably get a little money or whatever, but you was getting it to get with the women, man.
Yeah.
You was trying to avoid conversation as much as you could.
Right.
But if it was brought to you, you address it, you handle it. But these niggas just going out here causing trouble for no reason.
Yeah.
Listening to that goddamn drill music.
And drug music. The music industry is I can't even call it a music industry. It's a very satanic. It's a satanic. It's like the music industry. Music. Wild niggas.
Look at that, the cops over there, they can't do nothing, man. You got the white shirt out there, and see, in chaos like this is when they call it a national
But they going to do such a thing all the way down and make some things.
Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 7. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to go to verse... matter of fact, I'm going to go to verse 5. This is Jeremiah chapter 15 and 5. It says, for who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Thou hast forsaken me, saith Yahweh. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee and destroy thee. I am weary with repenting. So yo, that's what the Lord, yo, look at these niggas. They not worried about Yahweh Shem Shah, man. By Shem Kakwadash.
Right.
That's the furthest thing from their mind, man. No, and it's telling you, it said, well, who shall pity thee, O Jerusalem? So when these niggas get gunned down, fall, get crash into something, right? Peace. When they crash into something, who's going to pity them? You know?
I just want to say I respect y'all because y'all ain't letting nothing stop y'all.
That's right, brother. You can't. That's right. That's right. Call her line now by Shem Shah, man. That's, no, but no, who's going to have pity on them? You know? Look at how much stuff happens to them. You know, they're playing. But see, for all that, man, let's go to verse 7. It says, matter of fact, the Lord said, I'm weary of repenting. So if he said that, man, come on, how you think we feel? You know? And he, yo, that's Yahweh, man.
You gotta bring that judgment.
Exactly. He said, I'm weary of repenting for you, man. Oh, snap. God damn, let me get that word, Alright, so we're going to get that word repenting. Alright? It said, that's the chum, which is, it says to be sorry, console oneself, repent, regret, be confronted, man. To be sorry, be moved to pity, have compassion. The Lord said he tried to have compassion on these people,
Bring that judgment.
you know? And yo, we can't wait for that, man. You know?
And the man of the Lord gonna have a cold spirit.
That's right, yo.
He's not gonna give a damn.
That's right, because the Lord is going to have to pour out his spirit on us. You know? To give you that, you going to black out. Yo, man, you ain't going to see nothing. That's why they have to be marked with that mark, that Nawab. You know? Because without, that's the only thing that's going to stop a man to learn from putting another one to death. But it's going to be so, yo, it's going to get crazy. Alright? It says to be sorry, rule, suffer, grieve, repent, to confront oneself, be confronted, but yeah, basically get the he's tired of having compassion on y'all niggas. You know? But he spoke those words, and the closer it gets to that time, that's when the judgment comes, man. You know? But verse 7 says, back in Jeremiah 15:7, it says, and I will fan them with a fan in the gates of the land. I will bereave them of children. I will destroy my people since they return not from their ways. Come on, man. No, that don't sound like the Lord is playing with you niggas, man. That sounds like anger. They ain't coming back happy, man. Talking to these niggas, man. Man, I'm gonna read that again. This is Jeremiah chapter 15:7. It says, and I will fan them with the fan in the gates of the land. I will bereave them of children. I will destroy my people since they return not from their ways. Man, and he guys started doing that. Because what the scriptures tell you, it said the judgment shall begin at the house of Israel. You know? And look what's happening. Yo, all these niggas out here getting put to death, man. He been doing every time he turned around, somebody got killed. Somebody got shot. Yo, the Lord is allowing that to happen. You know? And you start to see on a higher scale, a higher level. The Lord is wreaking havoc right now on these people, right? Verse 8, it says, their widows are increased to be above the sand of the seas. I have brought upon them against the mother and Slakim, against the mother of the young men, a spoiler at noonday. I have caused him to fall upon it suddenly, and terrors upon the city. The Lord ain't playing, man. He about to bring the pain here, man. You know? That don't sound like he's coming back. Oh yeah, how you doing, brother? He pass out this, pass out that. That's why I'm like, this is my brother because he got more light.
Yeah.
Over there, that shit all dark, man. You know? You rip the spirit down on that part. You know? You got something? Yeah. All right. We're gonna have to, you have to close it up.
All right.
Yeah, now we got a couple more. Okay.
Leviticus 26. And I'm gonna start at 14.
Oh, bring it out, bro.
But if ye would not hearken unto me,
right.
and would not do all these commandments,
That's right.
and if ye shall despise my statute, or if your soul abhor my judgment,
See, in that statute, that's what he gave us right there at Mount Sinai, man. He gave us laws, man, to follow by, to abide by. You know? Not the laws of this place, Babylon. Because for one, these laws don't make any sense, man. This whole place is flipped upside down, topsy-turvy, man. You know, they call righteousness evil and evil righteousness, man. That's right. Well, that's right. Well, and that's what's going to happen. Destruction's coming to us. You know? Go ahead, brother.
right? I also, verse 16, let me start at 15. 15, and if ye shall despise my statute, or if your soul abhor my judgment, so that ye will not do all my commandments.
You hate his judgment. You know, and I had, give a real quick testimony, man. Like you get frustrated. So you like, man, I want this to happen now, to the point you want to take things into your own hands, but you can't do that.
Right.
Because if you feel like that and you actually physically do it, that means you don't trust the Lord's judgment. You abhor his judgment. You hate it.
Wait upon me.
That's right.
Until the day that I rise up to the praise.
That's right. That's
Hey,
right.
he said also, a day that wait upon the Lord shall be strength.
That's right, God.
You gotta wait.
That's right, God. That's right. That's right, brother. So you have to wait on his judgment, man. You know? And that means if you wait on his judgment, that means you're going to abhor it. But if you try to jump the gun, you gotta abhor it.
Alright? But that ye break my covenant, I will also do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, and the burning age. That shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of heart. And ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it.
That's right. So look what happened. We sowed we planted things. You know what I'm saying? We don't reap the benefits of those things. You know, we sowed seeds. Why do you think it was slavery when we was planting everything? Picking cotton, we was planting that stuff too.
You gonna be paying to eat it up?
Yeah, they came. Whatever we planted, they took it, man.
Yeah.
You know? And even until this day, man. Until this day, man. Why? Because we still in captivity. You got Issachar, they heavy in them farms, man.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, like Jersey and everything, seeing like they had little farmlands out there. They had blueberry fields, strawberry fields. You know who was working them? Issachar, man. You know?
Okay. Alright. Verse 17. And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemy.
That's right.
That they hate you shall reign over you.
Yeah, man, that's what's happening right now, man. You know, he put his face against us. So now, what's that? Who possesses slavery and hold himself not guilty? Yeah, God. And that's what they doing. Everybody wondering why. Oh, he got gunned down. He got acquitted. He got off. No, the Lord turned his back on these niggas. Right. Why he turned your back on him? Why would he defend you when you don't even serve him? You know. So whatever happens to you, that's what you deserve, man. That's your judgment, man. And guess what? That's a righteous judgment. That's a righteous thing. Because all the Lord's judgments is just and righteous. You know?
Right? And ye shall flee when none pursueth you.
Damn.
Verse 18.
Damn.
And if ye will not yet for all this hearken unto me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sin.
No,
That's a complete.
that's a complete punishment, man. You know? And rightfully so, because that's what you niggas deserve, man.
Yeah.
For turning your back on the Most High. Your high by shimmy outside, man. You know?
And I will break the pride of your power. And I will make your heaven as iron and your earth as brass.
That's right. So ain't nothing coming from either way. If you got iron over it, how you going to get anything from iron, man? It's not going to be nothing to rain down upon you righteously. Yo, and the ground is brass, that means you can't plant nothing. You ain't going to reap no benefits from the land.
Yep.
You know? That's harsh, man. Yo, and the Lord did those things. Why? Because he turned it back, man. Just like what's the Baruch 4:28? Since it's of your mind to go astray, being though return to him, seek him 7 times more, man. You know? So now once you come back into the truth, this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding, you're supposed to seek the Lord 10 times more. Well, people don't even do that. They say, yo, I'm made. I'm with so-and-so. This kid. This is the home of the truth. If you ain't here, you're not a man of the Lord. So dudes like that, man, I'm telling you, the Lord's going to kill them niggas, man.
You ain't teaching the whole truth.
That's right. They teaching parts. You know? You have to know the scriptures, man. If you're a teacher, you gotta know.
You say search the scriptures in my life.
That's right, brother. Everything that we need is in that book, man.
A lot of you niggas ain't in any other counts, man. You ain't in the count for the truth.
That's right.
You in the count to be a group.
Yo,
And please a man. And get a woman. Right? And eat lamb.
that's right, yo.
You know, all the foreign shit, man. But you ain't even got the real, basically the real truth of why you should be in it.
That's right.
You should be in this, hoping that the Lord have mercy with you, man.
That's right.
You know, hoping to be the hopeful elect, bro.
That's right,
You know, a lot of you brothers in these counts, man, you're not in the right spirit.
That's right.
You know, and you're gonna receive judgment as well, man. This truth is not a party, hang club type, homeboy type shit, man. It's not that.
That's right.
All right, you're supposed to be searching the scriptures to get the understanding of why you even fucking over here.
Done.
Why you even over here, man? You should be desiring to go back to your homeland. You know? All right? But you're making the truth some hangout club, and that's not what the truth is about. All right? And you're not in the truth to glorify yourself. It's not this age. Humility comes before honor. You're supposed to be in the spirit of humility. You're on the Bible.
This man, this man, gotta go. But this is 2 Timothy chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 16. It says, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of the Most High may be perfect, duly furnished unto all good works.
See that? The scriptures has the ability to repair this nation, man. But 2/3 don't want that.
That's right.
They want the ways of the world.
That's right, huh?
That's why the Lord said the fashion of this world shall pass away.
That's right.
All right? The scripture said, seek out the old way. You know, ask your father. Seek out the old way, man.
Right.
The old path.
That's right.
You know?
Yep. Because that old path is what? That's
That's
what
the highway to righteousness.
that's right, done. That's where we got that old path came from Mount Sinai, man.
Done.
You know, where we got the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's the old way. We seeking that out.
That's what makes us Israelites.
That's
Not
right.
the fact that we tall or we, no.
Yeah.
Because we've been given laws and statute commandments. What you think Hamashiach and the 144 will be doing the laws with?
Right.
The laws of the Halbah shit.
That's right. And that's the real laws of the land, man.
Yeah.
You know, because they're just, they're righteous, and they hey, we have a law for everything.
Right.
It's like we just read it to our 2 Timothy, 3rd chapter.
Right.
It's profitable for everything, man. Everything. You know? So it's no excuse. If you read the scriptures and you understand them and you stay in them, yo, you're going to be on point, man. You have to live it. You know, that's why we're going to start going back over the laws even more, man.
And that's what we're doing right now. We're
That's
preparing
right.
to be a judge.
That's right.
Over that, and that's not lightweight.
That's right.
To be a judge over nations.
That's right. That's right.
Do you know the population of India is what? Huh? Like, hey, what? 4 billion? 4 to 6 billion. Like, let's put it up. That's a lot of people.
What's the population of India right now? All right, this is as of 2020, which was 2 years ago. It says 1.38 billion people, man.
See that? That's a lot of people. That's one nation. And they ain't the only people. China got billions in their nation.
Matter of fact, that's even because that India is South China, Southeast. What's the population of China right now? Damn! No. God, no, I can't even see. Yo, this number is high as hell. Hold on, it says very much. It's 1,149,175,232. That's a lot of people, man.
All of them coming back, man. After the bomb, all of them gonna come back.
And yo, that's just what they know of. Right? That's just what they know of. They don't like, we're at the sand of the sea. You know? So if it's that many over there, come on. And other people is a lot. You know?
And 144,000
That's
right in the house of David. It's gonna be the ultimate rulers of multitudes of people. Billions of people.
That's
rulers
right.
and judges.
That's right.
And guess what? We're preparing right now through the scriptures.
That's right.
Okay?
That's why this is a profession. You have to be professional when you come out here and do what you do.
And that's why this is so precious.
That's right.
Because this is actually ruling nations and righteousness.
That's right.
Hey, the world is going to be righteous
That's right.
with the Bible, but it's going to be downloaded into us. We're going to be upgraded as rulers. Right? The laws, the statutes, the commandments going to be in our mind. And that's not a lightweight position. That's why it's urgent that we seek it, like you said, 7 times more.
Right.
And be able to hope for them.
Right. You can't come out here and be a sucker, man. Right. You have to be able to rule, man. Because like you don't let nobody you have to come out here in a position of authority. Like when Yahweh Shah spoke, he spoke with authority, man. You know? Why? Because he knew who he was, man. He knew what he was in charge of, man. And us reading the scriptures, we know who we are, man. Through the spirit, we know that we're Israelites. We're rulers of this world, man. So if you know that, you have to conduct yourself in that way, man. You're holy, you're separate. You're separated from all these other nations. That's what makes the difference between the Israelites and the heathens, man. Because the heathens is lawless, man. They need us to rule them.
Yeah.
You know?
The earth is being currently destroyed under them.
That's right. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they did to this whole planet. You know? Look at how they destroyed it. They're known as the wasters. And it's all that, man. So they're unjust in all their ways, man. How they run it. You know? But the Lord gave us what? The blueprint, the foundation, man. You know? And that's them scriptures, man.
Because the law, man, when you go through, there's 613 laws.
That's right, God.
It has a civil law, a moral law, dietary law. All of these laws can fix it. Man. So that's not a lightweight thing to be a judge in the Most High Kingdom. That's why you can't take this truth lightly. You know?
I'm going to end it on Second Numbers 16 and say roughly about the 15th verse.
16.
Check it. Matter of fact, no. Yeah, matter of fact, yes.
Second Ezra 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
16 and 15.
Select. Second Ezra 16 and 15. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till they consume the foundation of the earth.
Right, and that's what we waiting for, man. You know, once that thing is kindled, yo, who gonna put it out? It ain't gonna be no more firemen coming and all that, because the firemen's gonna be on fire. You know, the fire stations, all that, man. Because that heat is gonna burn with such an intensity, you know, such an intense heat. You know that, hey, man, yo, you can't put it out. That's why I said it's going to burn forever. It's a long period of time. It's going to burn.
Yeah.
You know, because you got to think about all the flammable gases and everything that's built around you is flammable, man.
The earth is so toxic.
That's right. Yo, God, man. That's
Everybody got to burn through the ground.
right, God.
Clean all that blood and bones.
Man,
They land at the fire.
right. Exactly.
Verse 16. Like an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returning not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again.
That's talking about the thermonuclear missiles, man. Also, you got other plagues too, man. And yo, once these things start happening, it's not going back, man. It's not going back to how it was, man. And that's what these people think. Oh, I wish everything go back to normal. That's what y'all want. Y'all want to still be slaves, man, in that mindset, man.
That proves you wicked if you
That's
want to
right.
go back to living like this.
Right. And yet, you can't see yourself being a movie. You know?
Okay. Verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?
That's what saw this, man. You got it.
18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
Right.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Right.
The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear.
Right.
The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's right, yo. Ezra saw all that, so he like, damn, this is the beginning of all this stuff.
He knew he had to come back.
God. Like, he's like, and yo, that's how you know he's here, man. You know? But he said, what shall I do when these things start to happen, man? So Ezra's is right back here, man, on his planet, man. You know, all the prophets are here. You know? But it said these are the beginning of things, man. But we're starting to see that now. Now, once that chip gets implemented and it's made mandatory, things are going to roll, man. Things are going to roll real fast because that's it. That's the last prophecy, that's the last major prophecy that will wait for that, man.
Right.
And after that, it's finished. Yeah, it's finished with Babylon, man. No, this place is on its last legs, man.
Yeah.
You know, like they had that whole situation up in New York yesterday. When the dude, he shot up the train station, or the train in Brooklyn, right? Now they're trying to say, matter of fact, let me see if I can find an article, but he said something about Babylon. He was like, yeah, man, this place was raised up violence, but they're trying to tie him in with the Israelites, you know? Which he has nothing to do with it. I don't know that guy, man. But they just setting the stage for what, that persecution. You know? I can't find an article right now, but it said it was going into him talking about basically just violence, man. How it's built up violence. And that's why the scriptures tell us, man, you have to wait on him and say vengeance is his. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. No matter of fact, grab another 24. We'll talk about first Peter. Because we coming into the time of persecution, man. You know?
Matthew 24:9.
Bring it out.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you.
That's right.
And you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
And yo, and that's how they trying to set the stage now. You know, they been did that over there in Jersey. And I believe that was it was North Jersey, Elizabeth, somewhere around there, where they try to say a dude that he's supposed to be a Hebrew Israelite, he ran into the Jewish market and shot that up. All they doing is setting the stage to have us persecuted so the people can start looking at us that believe in this truth, man. You know? When it's not a violent man that comes out here and teaches this truth, man. Well, a real righteous man anyway, but you got some men that they really don't believe, and that's set up, man. You know, they're set up to try to take the place of a righteous man. But you can tell a righteous man by his countenance, man, by his actions. You know, a real true believer, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So, man, just prepare for that persecution that's coming, man. If you're a man of the Lord, prepare for that persecution that's coming. But they already got your face. They know where you at. They know all that, man. You know, you can try to Clark Kent. That's fine. You're supposed to do that. But they still know your face, man. You know, you ain't hiding from nothing. All right? They did that to Yahweh Shah, they're going to do it to us, man. Straight up. At the end of the day, man. Because it tells you in the scripture, no servant is greater than his master. But he just came and did, you know, he showed us the blueprint of how to be in this society, man. You know? You got anything else, bro? That's it. So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Barakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught us the truth. Shalom to the elect. Until next week, we're going to say Mawaf, Abba, Babal. Shalom. Kwam Yasharal.
Kwam Yasharal.